Wellness for Life is brought to you by Back in Motion Physical Therapy, Gothenburg Chiropractic Clinic, Mojave Ottawa Community Action Partnership, Natural Alternatives, and Lakeside Sports and Pain Clinic.
We're back at Mojave, Ottawa, and I think, Dan, every time I get to talk to you, it means that the weather is changing. And we're going from nice, beautiful summer weather to fall, and pretty soon we're going to have the white fluffy stuff hitting the ground. The shovels are going to come out. People are going to be crabby. Backs are going to be sore.
Definitely, yeah. It's definitely, we got a little nip in the air, so weatherization is definitely something that we're going to start looking at. We do weatherization year-round, but now we're actually getting to the point when people are going to need to have a little bit more insulation on those walls and get ready for winter time.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about what weatherization is and how Mojave, Ottawa helps with that.
Sure. The first part of weatherization is to get enrolled in energy assistance, and from there, then we can look at weatherization in your home. We've got the ability to come in, do a blower door test, look at your home with some infrared cameras, and do some other diagnostic testing to be able to make sure that your existing furnace is safe, or whether or not we just need to replace it. After that process is done, we then look at insulation, air sealing, replacing some of your heating systems and so forth.
What would be some of the benefits to going through some of those procedures with you guys?
It'll help with air leakage in your home. So if you've got a drafty home right now, we'll seal up those leaks, allow you to keep some of that heat inside your home, and then also be adding insulation to just keep the heat in your home.
Sure. And energy assistance, that's one of the other things that you guys do as well.
Right. Energy assistance is giving people a little bit of assistance when it comes to paying your heat bill each month. And through that process, it's kind of a sliding scale. And depending on how much you make and how much energy you use during the wintertime, you receive a grant for helping with those services.
So if you were someone that was maybe interested in either energy assistance or weatherization, I guess first of all, how do you qualify for some of those things, and how do you know if you qualify?
You can fill out an application. Right now, applications for recertifications, that for those are the people that were on energy assistance last year, those applications are out in the communities right now, mailed out to you by the state. After that, then the new applications are available in a couple of weeks. You can fill out the application, stop by one of the Mojave offices, and we can see if you are qualified income-wise based upon the number of people in your household and income.
And one of the things I think that people often forget is it doesn't just have to be a home that you own. You can get some of these things with apartments and other residences as well, right?
Correct. Yep. If you rent, whether an apartment, site-built home, or a manufactured home, we can help with all of your energy needs there.
Now, the skeptic that I am sometimes, and maybe you're sitting here watching and you're thinking, wait a minute. People are going to come in, they're going to help me with my furnace, and they're going to do tests on how drafty my house is, and then, if I qualify, they're even going to help me pay for some of my energy and heating costs over the course of the year. Where does that funding come from? It sounds almost too good to be true.
Funding comes, it's funneled down from the federal government, from the Department of Energy, and also the Department of Human Services. And then there are some additional dollars come from the propane suppliers across the state of Minnesota, and also your utility companies also pitch in some money. Legislatively, they're mandated to spend a certain percentage of their gross revenue on low-income weatherization.
Now, at Mojave, Ottawa, you guys have been part of this program for a number of years, and I'm suspecting that you've seen and helped a handful of families in the Mojave, Ottawa service area.
Yes. Last year we were about 6,600 people or households that we served. Through energy assistance, we weatherized roughly 152 homes. So our funding levels are dependent upon what the federal government hands down to the state and then subsequently give to our agency. So we're on track again to help as many people as we can. And weatherization, we're looking at another 120 or so.
With just a little bit of time that we have left, as someone goes through the process, what does the time frame look like as far as when they contact you all the way to starting to see some of that assistance kick in?
Sure. Right now our Energy Assistance Program starts up October 1st, and that runs through June 30th. And then once you're on the Energy Assistance Program and we start the audit process for weatherization, we like to say from the start to finish, we're in and out within 90 days of the entire start to finish.
Sure. Quite the impact that Mojave, Ottawa has on families, specifically with energy assistance. I think, Dan, you had mentioned 6,600 different households last year, and going to increase that this year. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Wellness for Life. Brought to you by Back in Motion Physical Therapy, Gothenburg Chiropractic Clinic, Mojave, Ottawa Community Action Partnership, Natural Alternatives, and Lakeside Sports and Pain Clinic.